You know the feeling. You're putting in 60-hour weeks. You're shipping more code than anyone else on the floor. And then the review cycle hits, and you watch a peer who logs off at 5 p.m. get the promotion you've been grinding for. We're taught that tech is a strict meritocracy. The belief is simple: individual output plus long hours equals upward mobility. Exceeding output expectations while remaining at the same level suggests the friction isn't in your performance, it's baked into the structure of your role. Career progression is an equation. Velocity equals setup plus system navigation. The top left quadrant is the trap: maximum effort wasted in bad environments, causing burnout. The top right is rocket ship velocity: when high effort meets optimal structure, you soar. The difference is the environment. When hard work produces a diminishing return on advancement, the next step is to examine the specific constraints of the environment. The first hard constraint in your setup audit is team composition. This dictates whether your daily work even matters to your promotion trajectory. Engineers routinely pick teams based on a highly interesting tech stack or a high-profile consumer product. This mathematical diagram shows the reality of joining a product-focused team. Entering a team saturated with senior engineers leaves you boxed in. There is no room to grow. Tech lead slots are occupied. When you attempt to step up, you are blocked. To bypass this, you need to actively seek out and transfer to teams specifically because they lack a tech lead. Prioritizing cool technology often forces you to sacrifice the structural headroom you need to prove you can operate at the next level. Beyond the team composition, your manager's professional trajectory and internal influence play a direct role in how your work is perceived by leadership. Most people optimize for a B-tier manager. This is someone who is highly friendly, creates a comfortable environment, and rarely micromanages your day-to-day workflow. Optimizing for comfort is a trap. These managers often lack the track record and political capital required to secure promotions for their direct reports. An S-tier manager is a leader who actively wins. They have a proven history of moving their team members up the ladder. This graph shows the crew effect in action. Your career is decided in calibration rooms, closed-door meetings where you cannot defend yourself. Notice the S-tier manager on the left. They have thick, strong connections to executive leadership. The B-tier manager on the right is isolated. This is exactly why joining a brand new organization can be dangerous. Even a great manager needs time to build essential rapport with leadership. A stress-free daily routine is a toxic trade-off if no one has the influence to fight for your rating when you aren't in the room. The final variable of the setup audit is strategic project selection. It is incredibly easy to fall into the passive habit of simply accepting whatever maintenance work or routine tasks land on your desk. Doing this makes you a highly reliable team player, but it completely drains your bandwidth on career dead ends. This matrix illustrates the difference between maintenance work and promotion vehicles. High-visibility projects map directly to the company's performance rubric. Instead of listing daily tasks, align your projects to these axes to build an undeniable mathematical case for your promotion. To navigate this, seek out strategic mentors who have successfully cleared this exact rubric and have a vested interest in your success. Failing to align your coding output with official performance criteria leaves your progression to chance, rendering those extra hours completely useless. Let's put this into practice with a diagnostic tool to audit if your current effort is actually being wasted. Ask yourself, are there open promotion slots? If no, leave. If yes, move down. Is your manager an S-tier advocate? If no, change orgs. If yes, move down. Are you on promotion track projects? If no, say no. If yes, you're on track. Failing multiple points indicates that extra effort will likely result in burnout rather than a higher title. Breaking through requires shifting the underlying variables of your setup. We need to calibrate this framework based on your current career stage. For entry-level professionals, being on a top-heavy team is highly advantageous. The trade-off of a delayed promotion is worth the high-tier mentorship you'll receive. But for a mid-level engineer, your primary objective must be escaping structural deficits to unblock your path upward. Progressing faster means trading comfort, friendly management, and interesting technology for strict strategic positioning. Career velocity is an engineering problem. Stop trying to code your way out of a bad setup